everyone, and welcome to the Bluebonnet Learning Portal. In this quick tutorial, I will show you how to access your Bluebonnet instructional materials. The first thing you're going to do is open up your browser of choice and go to the website bluebonnet.tea.texas.gov. My preferred browser of choice is Google Chrome. Once you enter that website into your browser, it will land you on this website. We are going to click Access Materials and get started to get your specific instructional materials. Now, Bluebonnet Learning houses both reading and math curriculums. So the best way to find your specific instructional materials are to use your filters. We are going to do level, elementary. We're going to do subject, RLA, and I am going to stop right there. Here you will see all of the RLA curriculums from kindergarten all the way through 5th grade. Going to go back up to the top. I am going to do two specific grade levels. First, I am going to use a grade level from K2 to showcase both the foundational skills and the knowledge units, as well as 4th grade for 3 through 5. We're going to start off with 1st grade by clicking here in the Foundational Skills Edition 1. Let's find your instructional materials by clicking on this hyperlink. This hyperlink will take you to a Canvas course, which is where all of your materials are going to be housed. You can see program level resources as a whole. You will have access to your unit internalization protocols, independent reading guide, family welcome letters. Let's click on Unit 1 to get started. Here in Unit 1, you can click the hyperlinks to take you to each thing that you are specifically looking for. Or you can start at the very top with the Unit Documents Overview and walk through each step specifically by clicking the next button. Here in this Unit Documents Overview, you will see all of the tools and resources that will help you implement the instruction using Bluebonnet Learning Resources. This tells you everything you need: your teacher guide, your activity book, your reader, your digital components, and your big book. Let's click next. Your Foundational Skills Overview is a portion of your introduction of your unit. So it will give you detailed, explicit instructions on everything that you are going to be covering. For example, in Unit 1, Foundational Skills in 1st grade, students will review the sounds and spellings that are taught in the kindergarten curriculum. Grammar also starts in Unit 1 with an introduction to nouns. Here is where you will find access to your teacher guide. You will see an overview on how long the lessons will last. You have 10 foundational skills lessons, 5 assessment days, 2 pausing point days, and then all of the detailed things that you will find in your teacher resources. If you scroll down, you will find your teacher guide there, which you can always expand by clicking this arrow. But if you prefer to print things out to look at them, you can always click this arrow right here, and it will download it for you. Let's click next. Here you will see the student activity book. Again, you can view the student activity book here by expanding it with the arrow, or if this is something you would like to download, you can click the download button right here. Let's click next. Here you will find the digital components that are to be used in either your whole group or small group instruction that will go with this specific unit. Let's click through. Here you'll find your table of contents for each specific digital component. And here you will find digital component 1.1. This is what it looks like for 1st grade lesson 1. This is what your phrase box is. Let's click next. Here you will find your reader. On the left-hand side, you will find all of your stories from your reader, and on the right-hand side, you will find a description of the reader. So these are snapshots of text for students to read, and it also includes a pausing point for assessment and one for enrichment. As you can tell, this is a fairly large file, so if I wanted to download it, to look at it, I would need to. I would click download. Download original and or download, I believe they are the same. We'll click next. Here you find your family support letter, and it will tell their family members explicitly what students are going to learn and what they are going to be taught in this first skills unit. Here you have your big book, and your big book is going to allow you as a teacher to clearly demonstrate reading strategies so that your students can observe and experience reader decoding words, modeling comprehension strategies, and all of the things that we use as good teachers to access meaning to the text. Again, you can see that it's a fairly large file, so you would need to download this in order to project it. We are at the end of our Unit 1. I know that because when I click Next, you'll see on the bottom, it'll say Next Module, Unit 2, Foundational Skills. Now, let's look at what your Reading, Language, Arts, and Knowledge units will look like. It looks very similar. Again, we will click this and click this to access all of the things that you will need. You will click on Unit 1. And here you will see everything that you need. You have your overview from your teacher guide. You have your actual teacher guide, activity books, digital components, your flipbook cards, your image cards, and also your family support letters. Now, let's look at 4th grade for a demonstration of what this looks like for grade levels 3 through 5. We're going to click on Unit 1. We'll click on the Unit Documents Overview just like we did previously. And again, this is just an overview of everything that is included in this particular unit with your teacher's guide, your essential questions, your readers, and your digital components. This again is an overview of your unit and everything that you will be learning. So in 4th grade this year, there have been some text changes, and the text changes are going to be personal narratives from influential Texans. That is a change that is new for 4th grade this year. Here you see the overview of your teacher's guide. Your personal narrative lessons are 14 days. There are 3 days allotted for a beginning of the year assessments, 3 days allotted for pausing points. Those are everything that you see there. Your teacher resources also showcase everything that you will need to participate in these lessons. For example, in one of your lessons, you will need dialogue starter pages, and you can always find those in your teacher resource section. Just like 1st grade, you could click the download button here in order to access those materials. This is what your activity book will look like. We'll click next. Here are your essential questions that go with this unit. So you will see how these have unit level essential questions specifically for lessons that are in a range. So lessons 1 through 5, we have a guiding question. 6 through 10, we have another guiding question. 11 through 14, another guiding question. Then we also have a culminating activity prompt as well. Here are your digital components, which again are tools that are to be used in a whole group and or small group. We can click through a couple of those. Here you will see the first time that 4th grade uses their digital components is in Unit 1, Lesson 2, Tomas Rivera. Let's click next. Here you will see what is inside the reader for Unit 1. You will see that Unit 1 includes the written work of Tomas Rivera and Clara Driscoll. You also see your family support letter, and that is the end of all your materials for 4th grade Unit 1, because when we click next, it will take us to the Eureka unit. I hope you've enjoyed this quick tutorial and showing you how to access and use your Bluebonnet instructional materials.